I'm Janina Nana Yaa Asiedu. I was born and raised in Tamaki Makaurau, Aotearoa, New Zealand, but I'm from Ghana. My parents came here in like 1990, 1991, and I'm an artist. I'm a herbal ritualist and an ancestral medium. House of Afi is also I describe Nyame Dua and House of Afi, which go together as like a massive, in my mind, it's like a massive piece of whenua, or just a piece of whenua, and Nyame Dua translates to the tree of God. So that's known to be in Ghanaian culture, or back in the day, outside the house, there would be a tree that connects to other trees where you would go and pray and give offering. So that's where I do the tarot and the ancestral channeling and that connecting to source and stuff. And then the house is where I technically will bring people in to give them like the medicine or the love that they need. So Fi is connected to fear. Friday, fear translates to home. So and also connects to Venus. So it's like fertility and sweetness and nurture, and I guess that medicine that comes through adornment and self-care and love. So we make spiritually charged beads, we make herbal skincare, oil potions, we have art as well. Yeah, a whole bunch of things.
How and when did you start reading tarot? Was that it?
Oh, I think it was actually right before COVID. I had just gone to Melbourne for like a year just to do like, because I also sing and do like poetry and stuff. So I went over there because I was more focused on that. And I was like on my ancestral journey, and like tarot cards were like popping off, and there were all these like witchy stores in Melbourne, like in the city. So I think I just went into one
Yeah.
and found like these cards, Tarot of the Orisha, and I just got them, and then I was like, yeah, and then just started reading for myself.
Okay.
So I get really like hyper fixated on stuff because I'm neurodivergent. So I was like reading for myself like every day and just getting to know the tarot. And then I think when I came back to Tamaki 2019, like beginning of, and then it was like when that like the Black Lives Matter like movement was, stuff
It
had
was
been happening over in the US, yeah. And then it was just, there was so much mamai within the Black community, and I just needed or wanted to give an offering, and so I just started reading for people. Yeah. Yes, it's evolved so much, because that was one of the reasons why I left, because I was like, oh, it's so small, like I just feel like I need more, and would like to connect with more people, like Black and brown community, and it was just feeling really like claustrophobic in Tamaki, and so that was one of the reasons why I went to Melbourne naturally, as people do, because everyone says it's like super creative, and it was really, really, it was also really lovely to see how brown and Black community and creatives over there were working together in a way that we weren't working together here yet.
Interesting.
Yeah, but now I feel like things have grown and changed in Tamaki, and maybe we're catching up. Yeah, but I always feel like we're kind of the last for things to reach in some sense. I don't know.
No, that's real. I think on a superficial material level, I noticed it growing up here with Sega and PlayStation, like coming from Malaysia. Like we had it already, and then like you had to wait a couple of years before you could get it.
It's like that. It's like a little bit of a lag, eh? Oh, that's good.
I'm like, it's a whole nother plane ride from Oz. You gotta wait a little bit.
It's not even that far though, like, but we're just so on our own. But it reminds me that this is it's an island. Island. Yeah, this is island time, and it's a lot slower, so that's okay too.
Yeah, there's gifts in that too, eh?
Yeah, for sure. I love Aotearoa so much. Like, honestly, I do feel like my ancestors and my parents really, because they were actually going to go to Japan, so it's either Japan or New Zealand, and I feel like there really was a reason. I know Buzzy would be in Japan, but really was a reason that they came here. I love that there's just like nature everywhere, because I'm really not like at heart like a city person. I love that you can just like drive for 15 minutes and there's some wai or there's a maunga or something. And I also love that Indigenous or those that are really in touch with Te Ao Māori, and it's so accessible. Again, because if it wasn't for that, I don't know how I would have accessed some of my healing, or I wouldn't have been able to access it so easily.
Me too.
Yeah.
As an Auckland-born non-binary creative, Janina embraces and shares mamai and grief, grounded by the gift of Te Ao Māori, which supports their healing, spirituality, and sense of belonging.
And just the openness and the manaki to like hold space for us, even though we're not Māori as well, is really amazing. Something someone said to me, I think it was Cara Beckford. She was saying that like some of us are meant to be travelers or like navigators and take knowledge that we've learned from outside our whenua and take it back home, and that's why some of our ancestors traveled.
Wow.
And then some of our ancestors didn't go back and stayed and settled and stuff like that. So it kind of helped me reframe how I view like myself and my journey. It's like, oh, I'm actually meant to be a traveler, meant to be someone that gathers knowledge from like here and takes it back home and sees how that could possibly work or be implemented in the future, and then wherever I go is all good.
As a third culture creative, they envision a future lived between Aotearoa and Ghana.
I would love to do like 6 months here, 6 months there. Like that's like a dream of mine, is to like be back and forth, and I think it's definitely doable.
Because when you read tarot, it's like the cards, when it's coming out. And how would you describe even that? Is that like a level, or like a being able to get to know the cards and read it as it comes out, like watching you read as well? It's like I need to like Google every single card.
So I feel like there's so much, like there's still so much I'm learning about the tarot, like because like each tarot card is connected to a different period of time, and like I don't remember that stuff. I still have to like look that up. But I think because I read for myself so much, like almost every day for like a year, and like I obsessed over it, that helped me get to know it intuitively. And then also I think it's just my intuition, because for me, like I grew up in the church, like I grew up Pentecostal, which is very like charismatic, free-flowing Christian, where it's like your intuition is encouraged in a religious way. So I think I was used to that kind of spirituality in a sense already, and then it kind of just translated into the other. As an African person, we traditionally and culturally we've always used divination, divination being what you use to divine or connect with the divine or find messages or and so I guess tarot has become like is a modern form of divination, even though there were other things that we used in the past, like water or reading through nature, or mostly nature and the elements. And I guess tarot is quite beautiful because it's has its own system, and the elements are incorporated into it, with like the wands being fire, pentacles being earth, and so on and so forth. So you can like, even though like you're pulling those cards and they're just pieces of paper, it still will connect you to the external elements. And then I also love it because there's art involved as well, and I'm an artist, so it's nice to be able to interpret the different messages through the person that's like drawn it or designed the cards as well. And your own intuition can come through. So I think for me, that cultural connection in terms of divination is there, and then it's kind of like more of a modern form. And I will say that I like use tarot, like it's kind of commercialized, so it's kind of a way of like commercializing myself as well, to make my mahi more appealing to people that would probably be a little bit more freaked out by what I do as an ancestral medium, like if I didn't have the
Okay.
cards. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I find that the younger generation, like maybe for us it's like it would be all good or like normal, but like I think sometimes people can get freaked out if you're like reading them or saying something that's like accurate.
Do you find it when the person you don't know them? Is that
Yeah,
that?
yes,
Or
particularly when you don't know them, or there's like also like a lack of like belief, or like, yeah, it's quite interesting actually. Like I feel like with maybe people our age it's less that, but when I find like people that are more so in their 20s, it really helps them to just believe that the message is true having the tarot. I don't know.
all right. What are your favorite herbs and ingredients to work with, and why?
Oh, at the moment, one of my favorites will always be my favorite is cinnamon. It connects me to back home. I don't actually know if it's indigenous to Ghana, if it was brought over by like from Asia, but it reminds me of my grandpa who passed away a few years ago, because he was yapping on to me about his cinnamon tree the last time I saw him. I love to work with cinnamon as well. It's really great for just general protection, and grounding, and then also sweetness and abundance. So it kind of has a bit of a harmony to it. Yeah. My grandma's mum, Mami Minta, she was a herbalist. Yeah, and I think she passed her gifts down to me, to the point where I would like have visions of her, like, and this is before I even knew that, like my whānau knew that was a passed down thing.
As an ancestral healer, the internet has become a connector, a space to learn, share, and build community across borders.
It does help, hey, especially if you have like me, I've struggled with like social anxiety or just like finding my people. So it has been helpful as a way to like interact, but then not have to always be in person, or a place where I can like share my thoughts and share what like any like offerings, because a lot of my offerings with the tarot readings and stuff are actually like just recorded, and then I can just like send that off. So it's actually really helped with my business, I think, with online and that kind of thing, as having another option. Thank you so much, Elena, for having me on your podcast. Such a warm space you are holding. Always an honor to connect with other creatives, especially brown and black ones. Nyame Dua and House of Afi coming up for 2026. We have currently just launched our online shared space called Fihankra, which is named after an Adinkra symbol. This Adinkra symbol represents accountability, home, solidarity, and is actually in the shape of like a compound, where there's only one entrance and one exit, which was ancient way that Ghanaians used to like build their compounds with different whānau families living on it. And so this is a closed online shared space via Substack, where we are sharing only to paid subscribers specific ritual tips, spell work, herbal herbs that we use on the day-to-day, affirmations. We actually are going to post and share up how we do libation, which is a indigenous and West African practice of pouring water in prayer, or pouring liquor in prayer, and we're going to be sharing in depth why we do that, what it's good for, and yes, we have that space that's on Substack, just with our name, Nyame Dua times House of Afi. And as usual, you can look forward to probably more markets, shared spaces. We're definitely going to be dropping some art in January as well, some art for Sudan and the genocide that's going on over there in solidarity, and also to raise funds for them. And yeah,